Like many people across the country, Evan Rachel Wood, actress and activist, was frustrated with the new bills passed in Alabama and Georgia. One actually passed, one is getting closer to it, that effectively make abortion illegal and would in fact possibly send both doctors and women to jail for a very, very long time if they were to either actually have an abortion or in some cases just plan to travel somewhere outside of the state to get one. And so in her frustration, she tweeted this: mandatory vasectomies until you want to have children, they can be reversed, so come on guys, let's save lives. What's that, a hard no? Why? Because it's your body and we don't get to make that choice for you? Oh, and literally every reasonable person in the country reading that gets that she is making a rhetorical point. She is using sarcasm, and honestly, it's not that different than what's happening in those places. And so it seems like a fair enough point, but that's not how the right responded. So Breitbart posted this: Evan Rachel Wood suggests men get mandatory vasectomies in response to Georgia heartbeat law. And they decided to put a photo, I don't even know where that's from, of her wielding an axe. Because I guess she's the one doing the vasectomies, and vasectomies are performed with hand axes. Is that what it is?
So weird.
I think a doctor would be involved and probably rubber gloves.
Right.
So they posted that. Now look, if you go to that article and you go down far enough, they concede that she's not being serious. But if you just look at the headline, if you look at the tweet, if you look at it on Breitbart, it looks like she's going to be swinging an axe at your junk. And is that unfair to say that that's what they want conservative men to think?
Like, yeah, it also that's how scary they want you to think vasectomies are too, which is so weird.
It's not like that at all,
fragile.
by the way. They are reversible too. They're not gonna take an axe to you, you'll be okay. Right. Yeah, I think it's generally fine. Yes, they are reversible. Now, look, she responded to people attacking her, I would say unfairly from the right on this, saying, the law is to prevent abortions. We know stricter abortion laws do not prevent them. We have seen that time and time again. So this, her proposal, would literally make abortion impossible. We can't impregnate ourselves. The idea being that if every man did that, you would not have to worry about unplanned pregnancies. So hypothetically, it's a thing that the right could get behind. But she did have to respond to the fact that people were mischaracterizing her statement, saying, I don't want mandatory vasectomies because I don't believe we should legislate people's bodies. It's a dangerous, slippery slope. I use the example to point out the hypocrisy of always putting the responsibility, punishment, blame, or means of prevention solely on women, which is a 100% fair point to make.
Right, and it's like, girl, we know. The normals know.
Yeah, the normals know, but she is a person who is on Twitter, and so she has to deal with a lot of abnormals. Yeah. I would say that Twitter is unrepresentative in that particular way. But anyway, I share your frustration, Evan Rachel Wood, with the abortion bans in Alabama and Georgia, and the fear that it'll become more common. I mean, if it worked in Georgia, you got to think that there's anti-abortion activists all over the country that are going to be trying to push those heartbeat bills, and they have a conservative Supreme Court that might be okay with it.
I like that you called it anti-abortion because it's what it is. It misrepresents it when you say it's pro-life, because a lot of these people are also pro-death penalty, which is a little...
Exactly, and hypothetically, it would not be impossible that some of the doctors instituting this might be affected by that. So we'll see what their devotion to life is actually like in practice. Thank you very much for watching this clip from The Damage Report. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and ring the bell on YouTube to get notifications of our new videos. And of course, you can catch the full Damage Report live every weekday at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific on TYT Network on YouTube TV.